a colleague and a friend of mine, will be presenting our commencement speech to you. And while this person is listed as the Chief Informational Officer for the College of Southern Nevada, he is generally recognized as the Chief Transformational Officer. His keen focus on innovation and modern leadership have earned him international recognition as the most influential global Chief Information Officer at the Global CIO Executive Summit. And that has allowed him to be a force for positive disruption for higher education. His empathetic perspective and emphasis on learning and education drives him to help others to find the true level of their ability. And he is always looking for the next individual to bring up to the next level of excellence. And as you will see, he is also a dynamic and engaging public speaker. And now, ladies and gentlemen and graduates, my friend, Mugunth Vaithylingam.
Thank you, Dr. Walden. Students, faculty, staff, Board of Trustees, distinguished guests, family, and friends, but most of all, graduates. I stand before you on one of the most important days of your life. I stand before you on the day that celebrates a culmination of work, persistence, talent, grit, support, and even a little bit of good fortune. This is an accomplishment truly to be celebrated. You have accomplished something that most people never will, and that is not to be treated lightly. You have proven to your instructors, to this college, your friends, your family, and most importantly, to yourself, that you are capable of anything. And you completed under the most unusual circumstances. Each of you traveled a different path to get here. Some of you are in the first in your family to attend the college. Some of you face financial difficulties. Some of you balanced work and school. Some of you balanced family responsibilities with the rigors of college. Some of you may have surmounted all of these things, but all of you completed under a set of circumstances that are unprecedented among any of us watching today. You surmounted a challenge that has necessitated this ceremony to be virtual, and that too, it's not something to be understated. When things change in an instance, you were pushed to change everything about not only your education, but your life. You rose to the occasion and completed strong. The things that brought you to this point are the things that would carry you onto the next chapter in your life. Whether you have chosen to continue on with more education, pursue a new or expanding career, or even if you're still surveying the opportunities for your next adventure, you have learned things, experienced things, and overcome things that will enable you to be the next generation of leaders in a world that is unlike the world of our parents, mentors, and teachers. With or without COVID-19, the world is changing at a dizzying rate. You have all shown that you have what it takes to help the rest of us face those changes with whatever you chose to do the next. Well, you should never forget how much of this you have been able to accomplish on your own. I suspect most of you have also had help along the way. Perhaps it was an instructor who gave you an extra chance, when you were overwhelmed and not able to complete something on time or without a leg up. Maybe a mentor who saw something special in you and gave you the individual attention and advice that got you further along the path. Perhaps it was a parent, a spouse, a partner who encouraged you when you did not think you could go any longer. Maybe a friend or a classmate who talked along the side of you and reminded that you were in this together. Remember this help. As you move on, remember and always look back at those who are still here and those who are starting the journey that you are ending, and reach back to bring them up with you. Many people have helped you to get where you are now, and it's your responsibility to help those coming up behind you to excel as you have excelled. Author Robert Ingersoll said, "We rise by lifting others." And I encourage you to always lift others, whether you are just entering the workforce or continuing on in whatever capacity you have been serving in. You need to be looking for whom you can lift and raise to the next level. It will serve you well, and it will create the kind of world that we all are looking to create. Whether you're a young person who came to Victor Valley College right after high school, whether you are a person who returned to school after many years of work, whether you are a person who finally got your degree after a lifetime of wishing that you had, you are a leader. And realize that in today's world, being a leader is not only more difficult than ever, it is more important than ever. As leader roles continue to become more complex and integrated within our organization, there's a dire need for empathic, charismatic, and most importantly, affable leaders who can spark a sense of engagement and empowerment to others. It is crucial that you motivate and inspire others to achieve. With organizations striving to build deeper connections with their clients, constituents, or members and engage and retain their workforce, there is a need for leaders who are as emotionally intelligent as they're skilled at the area of expertise and book smart. As leaders, we are not just required to manage today, but also tomorrow. And as we juggle between the myriad of priorities and goals we are presented with, we are being asked to do so with an eye of humanity. Now, before I conclude today, I want to thank each and every one of you for taking time to listen to what I have to say to you today. Please know that I truly understand the value of time. After all, time is a limited commodity that should not be taken for granted. I believe that John Maxwell said it was when he shared that most people focus on dollars, but how you spend your time is much more important than how you spend your money. Money mistakes can be often corrected, but when you lose time, it's gone forever. As I say this to you, I recognize that I too fall for victim to this as well. I at times forget to spend time with important people in my life as I get caught up in the priorities of each day. Your priorities determine how you spend your time. Time is precious. To help you put in time in perspective, to know the value of 1 year, ask the student who failed the final exam. To know the value of 1 month, as the mother of a premature baby. To know the value of 1 week as the editor of weekly news magazine. To know the value of 1 day as the wage earner who has 6 children. To know the value of 1 hour as the lovers who are waiting to meet. To know the value of 1 minute as the person who missed the plane. To know the value of 1 second as the person who survived the near accident. To know the value of 1 millisecond as the Olympic silver medalist. Your time is priceless. Ralph Waldo Emerson advised, guard well your spare moments. They are like uncut diamonds. Discard them and their value will never be known. Improve them, they'll become the brightest gems in a useful life. As you go on onto the next part of your life story, cherish what you have accomplished. Lift up others, value your time. Remember that we are all in this life together. If this challenging time has taught us anything, it has taught us we are all part of the human race together. Which reminds me of something that I heard recently. Humankind, be bold. Humankind, be bold. Humankind, be bold. Take care, be well. God bless you all. Congratulations. Thank you.
Outstanding speech, warm, inspiring, transformative. Thank you, Mugunth. We appreciate your remarks for our students.